Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered why planets move in orbits, tracing their paths with such precision and grace? The vast expanse above us is a cosmic dance, a ballet of celestial bodies moving in harmony, or why a ball thrown in the air comes back down, obeying an unseen command. This simple act, so familiar and yet so profound, is a testament to the forces that govern our world. The answers to these questions and countless others lie in the groundbreaking work of Sir Isaac Newton. His insights transformed our understanding of the universe, revealing the hidden mechanics behind the motion of objects. This scientific giant, born in the 17th century, gifted us with three fundamental laws that govern the motion of objects in our universe. Newton's curiosity and intellect led him to uncover principles that have stood the test of time. These laws, known as Newton's laws of motion, are not just equations confined to textbooks, they are the very fabric of our physical reality. They describe how objects move and interact, providing a framework that scientists and engineers rely on to this day. They are the invisible forces shaping our everyday experiences. Whether it's the thrill of a roller coaster, the precision of a car's movement, or the simple act of playing catch, Newton's laws are at play. They help us understand the world around us, making sense of the motions we observe and experience daily. Today, these principles continue to guide modern science and technology. From launching satellites into orbit to exploring distant planets, Newton's laws remain a cornerstone of our quest to understand and navigate the cosmos. They remind us that the universe in all its complexity operates under fundamental rules that we can comprehend and harness. As we delve deeper into the secrets of motion, we not only honor the legacy of Sir Isaac Newton, but also inspire future generations to explore, discover, and push the boundaries of human knowledge. The journey of understanding motion is a testament to our endless curiosity and our desire to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Imagine a game of tug-of-war. Both teams are pulling with equal force, and the rope remains stationary. This equilibrium demonstrates Newton's first law of motion, often called the law of inertia. This law states that an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will continue in motion at a constant speed and in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. In simpler terms, objects resist changes in their state of motion. We witness inertia constantly in our daily lives. Picture this. You're enjoying a cup of coffee while riding a bus. Suddenly the bus slams on its brakes. What happens? Your body, obeying inertia, continues to move forward at the bus's original speed. This is why we wear seatbelts. They provide the external force needed to counteract our inertia during sudden stops. Similarly, when a car crashes, the passengers inside keep moving forward until acted upon by an external force, like the dashboard or airbags. Newton's second law of motion delves deeper into the relationship between force, mass, and acceleration. It states that the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net force acting on it, and inversely proportional to its mass. This relationship is neatly summarized in the famous equation F equals ma, where F represents force, m represents mass, and a represents acceleration. In essence, the heavier an object, the more force is required to accelerate it. Think about pushing a shopping cart. The force you apply to the cart causes it to accelerate. If you apply more force, the cart accelerates faster. Conversely, if the cart is full of groceries, its increased mass requires you to exert more force to achieve the same acceleration. This interplay between force, mass, and acceleration is at the heart of understanding how objects move and interact with the world around them. Section 6. Newton's third law, action and reaction. Perhaps the most commonly quoted of Newton's laws, the third law of motion, states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means that whenever one object exerts a force on another object, the second object simultaneously exerts an equal and opposite force on the first object. This law is fundamental in understanding how objects interact and generate motion. Section 7. Rockets, skates, and the dance of forces. The principle of action and reaction is evident in countless scenarios. This fundamental concept, rooted in Newton's third law of motion, states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. It's a principle that governs the very fabric of our physical world, influencing everything from the grand scale of space exploration to the simple act of walking down the street. When a rocket launches into space, it expels hot gases downward. These gases are forced out at high speed, creating a powerful downward thrust. This is the action force. This downward expulsion is the action. The rocket engines push the gases out, and in turn, the gases push back on the rocket with an equal force. The reaction is the upward thrust that propels the rocket skyward. This upward force must be strong enough to overcome the gravitational pull of the Earth, allowing the rocket to ascend into space. Similarly, when you jump on a trampoline, you exert a downward force on the trampoline. Your legs push down on the surface, compressing the springs in the fabric, and the trampoline exerts an equal and opposite upward force on you, launching you into the air. This interaction between your body and the trampoline surface is a perfect demonstration of action and reaction forces at play. Even something as simple as walking involves action and reaction forces between your feet and the ground. As you push your foot backward against the ground pushes your foot forward with an equal force, propelling you ahead. This continuous exchange of forces allows us to move efficiently and maintain balance. Consider ice skating, where the smooth, low-friction surface of the ice allows skaters to glide effortlessly. When a skater pushes against the ice with their skate, the ice pushes back with an equal force, propelling the skater forward. This is another clear example of action and reaction forces in action. Skateboarding also relies on these principles. When a skateboarder pushes off the ground with their foot, the ground pushes back, allowing the skateboard to roll forward. This interplay of forces is what makes tricks and maneuvers possible. In sports, action and reaction forces are constantly at work. Whether it's a basketball player jumping for a shot, a swimmer pushing off the pool wall, or a soccer player kicking a ball, these forces are essential for movement and performance. Even in driving, the tires of a car push against the road, and the road pushes back with an equal force, moving the car forward. This principle is fundamental to the operation of all vehicles. From the smallest everyday actions to the most complex engineering feats, the dance of forces is a constant presence in our lives. Understanding this principle helps us appreciate the intricate balance and harmony that governs the physical world around us. Section 8. Newton's Laws, the foundation of our understanding. Newton's laws of motion are not merely abstract concepts, they are the bedrock of our understanding of the physical world. From the motion of celestial bodies to the design of bridges and airplanes, these laws provide the framework for predicting and explaining how objects behave under the influence of forces. They are instrumental in fields ranging from engineering and architecture to robotics and space exploration. Section 9. Conclusion. Embracing the laws of the universe. As we've explored, Newton's laws of motion are not confined to textbooks or laboratories. They are fundamental principles that govern the very essence of our existence. These laws, discovered centuries ago, continue to be the bedrock of classical mechanics and have paved the way for countless scientific advancements. They are woven into the very fabric of our daily experiences, influencing everything from the mundane to the extraordinary. Whether we are aware of it or not, these laws are at work, guiding the motion of objects and the forces that act upon them. From the inertia that jolts us awake during a sudden stop, reminding us of the first law, which states that an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force, to the action-reaction forces that propel us forward with each step, illustrating the third law, which tells us that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. These laws are constantly at play, shaping our world in profound and often invisible ways. The second law, which relates force, mass, and acceleration, can be seen in the way a gentle breeze can sway a tree, or how a powerful engine can accelerate a car. So the next time you witness an object in motion, whether it's a ball rolling down a hill or a car driving down the street, take a moment to appreciate the elegant simplicity and profound implications of Newton's laws. These principles are not just abstract concepts, but are the silent orchestrators of the universe's grand dance. They remind us of the interconnectedness of all things and the beauty of the natural world. As we gaze up at the night sky filled with stars and galaxies, we are reminded of the vastness of the universe and the fundamental laws that govern it. These laws, though silent and invisible, are the very threads that weave the tapestry of the cosmos, guiding the motion of celestial bodies and the forces that shape our world. Embracing these laws allows us to see the world with a deeper understanding and a greater appreciation for the wonders of the universe.